Hello, hello, hello. Great, beautiful, blessed morning. It is the 9th of March. We are into this year. Hello. The first quarter of the year will be finished before you know it. Hi. You should be seeing me, if you see me, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Holler at a player if you see me. And if you've never met me, my name is Tenille Stewart. I guide people through reclaiming their identity and designing a full life after diagnosis or major life disruption. So, how are y'all doing today? I bet you didn't know that we had an amazing guest. So I've had so many guests lately, and I like to take breaks and like do podcasts alone. But our friend to the show, Holly, sent me this man, and I could not say no. Like I had all intentions of being like, I'll schedule you out 5 million months from now. I don't know. Like I was like, I'm gonna schedule it out, but I couldn't say no because this man is the coolest guy. Like I was so fascinated by his story. So, I'm gonna let him tell it. However, what you need to know is that he ran the Los Angeles Marathon yesterday, and he is on our show today, um, looking and feeling normal and amazing because his recovery is way faster than ours because he is a raw foodist. He is a raw vegan, and that is miraculous to me. So, y'all, thank you. Thank you so much for commenting. Comment where you're tuning in from and that you see me on every platform. Please and thank you. I appreciate your comments so far. But support and show love for Axay Shah.
Hello, Tenille. Good
Hi.
morning.
Great, beautiful,
It's
blessed morning.
happy to be with you, and it's an honor to be with you on your show.
Yay. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being here after running a whole marathon. Okay. I was off screen. We were talking about that I'm training for a little run, a tiny itsy bitsy run. And I'm freaking out. And he's like, yeah, I just ran 1 million miles. It was great. So I'd say please let the audience know who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
Well, in short, I'm the crazy guy, not eating cooked food. I'm eating only raw food. As a man, I'm a businessman. I don't have doctor degree. I'm not nutritionist. This experiment I did 16 year back in 2009, that let's start eating raw food. Since then, I'm on raw food. At that time, my age was 50. Today, I am 66. I'm going to be 67 next month, 9th of April. Now, having said that, no doctor, no prescription, no medication, no any illness, sickness, nothing.
Wait,
Enjoying my life to the fullest.
I am stuck on the fact that you said you were doing an experiment 16 years ago. What do you mean, Akshay? Like, how long? Wait, okay, so bring us back. What made you decide to go raw? You were vegetarian before?
I was vegetarian, yes,
Okay, yes, raised
but
vegetarian.
I I ate meat, fish, chicken in my college days, long back in 80s.
Okay, okay. So in college, you ate meat for a short time. Did you feel like unhealthy? I mean, you were young, so probably you felt normal, but it was fine.
No, it was normal. Eating, being in a Hindu family, eating meat is a taboo. You cannot eat meat as
Mm-hmm.
in a culture.
Right.
But being you know a rebellious guy, you want to break the rule. So
Mm.
in college days, I broke the rule. I ate and enjoyed eating meat for 4 years with
Oh,
my friends and in college. But nobody asked me to start meat, and nobody asked me to stop it.
okay.
I stopped myself because I was not enjoying that much. I enjoyed as to try something new, but that's
Mm.
about it.
Right. Okay. So you didn't feel any health calling to be a meat eater or an omnivore or a vegetarian. So, but your family wouldn't have accepted it after college. If you would have went home and been eating meat, your family would have been like, sir, no, thank you.
My mom was very forward thinking person. She said, okay, this is your life. If you want to eat meat, you can eat outside the house. Don't bring meat in house. And
Right.
so I respected that. Then later on, she allowed me to make omelette. So eggs omelette also not allowed, but she allowed.
Oh,
She said, yeah, because egg is not a vegetarian. So now then they said she said, okay, you can make it the skillet. You keep it separate. Don't mix with my skillet, and you wash it out. You clean the kitchen, and that's about it. And that's the only thing she allowed. So having said that, all this thing is happened because of her forward thinking. And then I saw that, it's like I'm not getting any extra benefit out of eating meat or anything.
yeah,
So I just, as I said, I'm a person of I would like to experiment. I want to check it out. I don't want to take it anything, any information at a par, at say, whatever anybody said. Let me try. Let me see what happens.
yeah.
So that was my nature before, even when I was 15 year, and that is my nature even today, when I'm 66.
That is wild. I'm just saying. Okay, I know that um you got some melanin, so yeah, but you look good. Like 67 next month. That's crazy. So it's very interesting, and I like the thought that you experiment, and it's not like a big deal, or like, is there is there things that you think you can't do, or is that like you did it the experiment to see if you could do it, or what was the basis of your experiment?
So basically, when at 50, when I started doing raw food, is out of curiosity, because 30, 40 years I was, what the energy I was feeling, I was not feeling at 50. I saw the depletion of the energy. That was
Mm,
the one most important reason I wanted to see, how can I improve my energy level. And I saw that, it's like cooked food, even vegan cooked food is not
mm.
good for health. There's a lot of
Really?
toxin there. Yeah, I know I'm going to upset a lot of people.
I'm not upset. I'm just sad. I'm just sad. Yeah, I I've done raw vegan. There's a highlight on my Instagram if anybody wants to see. I was a very skinny
Mm.
person, and it was when I was in a flare up, so lupus flare up, and whenever I'm doing my best to escape a lot of medication, I will change my diet drastically, and it's always in the vegan realm, but I definitely, you know, I definitely understand like how changing your diet can affect everything, energy, even how anything in your body works. It works better when it's doing less work to process it. So how did you start doing this? Like what was like your first?
That was also a kind of a crazy moment. We were celebrating my mother's birthday on 5th of December. Her birthday is on 8th, but because of weekend, we were celebrating on 5th of December 2009.
Mhm.
And as usual, casually I said, I want to start raw food on 1st of January, New Year resolution.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. And my brother-in-law says, hey, you know what? Your mother's birthday is today. What is in 1st January? And it clicked me here, and on my head, and I said, okay, you know what? I don't want to wait till 1st of January. From 6th of December, just I started doing raw food, and I was not
Wow.
knowing how far I'm going to go, whether 1 week, 1 month, or 6 months, or whatever it is. I was just trying, and within 3 4 weeks I started feeling so great. I started
Mm.
seeing my energy level was getting back.
Wow.
I was feeling much wonderful than before,
Mhm.
and then I continued.
Right.
Why to stop it when I was feeling great?
Wow. Okay. So I understand that part because when I've done like green juice fasts, and I still remember what I was feeling like when I was raw because I was so sick at that time. But when I was doing green juice, I know after 2 weeks, I felt euphoric. I felt like, am I high right now? What is going on? Like everything was just like more vibrant in my world. Like I felt like I could smell better, I could see better, could hear better. I was like,
Right.
this is a superpower. What is going on? It's really because on a molecular level, you're absorbing those things so much faster than you would cooked food because nothing has to like really digest. It goes quickly through your whole system. So you're getting it cell by cell, feeding your cells easily. So I I love the way that you and I talked about this before because you don't sugarcoat it. So what made you keep going? Because you said it's hard. It is hard. So at that party, you ate food. The next day, what did you do? Clean out all your fridge? What happened?
No, no, my wife, she is excellent cook. I even
Mm,
help her to cook food and for the party. Only thing is this is just for me, not for everybody in the family or no. And I don't impose my ideology on anybody.
that's
So the
amazing.
thing is like I started and experimenting that, hey, let's see what happens, knowing that raw food is going to give me better energy. That was, I was kind of convinced based on my research. And then when I started, it started giving me better energy. And then it's like, okay, now let me continue. It was hard for most of it. It's like this is hard for me. It was not hard that much. The reason is I did this experiment when I was 15-year old in Mumbai, India. I ate whole month nothing but mung beans. Whole month, 30 days, nothing but mung beans. Whole month, nothing but salad. One month I experimented. That gave me the discipline. That gave me the courage to even experiment even more, because
Mm,
I knew that I can do this. 1 month is so easy. I did this before.
okay.
So having that experience in the past, I was not that much worried about what is going to happen. But yeah, for most of people, it is very difficult.
Right. Like we need to study your brain, because like I've done a month at a time, 6 weeks at a time of raw and on a juice fast and that kind of stuff. And thinking about my whole and like I live, my mother's a pastry chef. My grandmother used to be a cook for a long time, a chef in a bunch of fancy New York City hotels. Like they be getting down in the kitchen, and they're not even vegan. I'm vegan, but they still make me things. They used to always make me things, and I don't know. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude. Like I guess it's the person who thinks they can and the person who thinks they can't are both correct. But yeah, we need to study your brain. You need to give lessons on how to just do it, because it's not like the advice is just do it. You can do it. That's it.
It's like this. I see this way. I question myself why we eat food, why we are eating food. It's like, so the basic knowledge, basic information, and the answer is we eat food to create our own energy.
Mm-hmm.
That is the bottom line. Whether you are getting hungry, you want to make sure you create your immune system strong. Everything else is there, but the bottom line is energy.
Mm-hmm.
Then once you start thinking about energy, that's the reason everybody is eating food.
Yep.
So which resources, which food gives you the right energy? That is the question now.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, so it's like in your car. If your car is gasoline, you don't want to put diesel in there. If your
Mm-hmm.
car is electric, you don't want to put gasoline there.
Right.
So once you understand the fuel correctly, then you can produce the energy correctly. I
Ugh.
used to eat like a pig. I used to eat a lot. Oh my
Mm,
gosh. Now I'm thinking, oh, how crazy I was. I was eating everything, whatever I see, whether I'm hungry or not hungry, because it's
mm,
delicious, because it's in front of you, because it's a party, because somebody offered you, because. And
yeah.
then you keep eating and eating and eating without any purpose, without any intention.
Ugh,
And yeah, and that is a reality. I was also that. I was one
yeah.
of those person.
I just need a
And
little
then
snacking sometimes, you know? I feel like it.
yeah, and then no, that this is the thing. Once you understand this, that hey, this is I'm eating only to create a good energy in my body,
Mhm.
without any side effect, without any issues. Because most of the time people eat, they think they are eating for energy, but nothing happens. They eat, and next day it goes out of your body without
Mhm.
even digesting that food.
Right.
So it is horrible. It is, why you eat then? If it is not giving you any benefit, why you want to eat?
I love that you did it based on, like, the knowledge of it, because they say that if everybody did better when they knew better, we would all be skinny, happy, rich. You know what I mean? Like, we're aware, like, too many calories and you're gonna gain some weight, or like too much this type of food. What was your favorite food before you went raw?
Well, as I said, I used to eat a lot, everything. I mean, it's like, let's say if I go to Subway
Hmm.
and to get, with my kids to eat sandwich, I eat 12 feet, sorry, 12-inch, and
Hmm.
then whatever my kids did, they didn't eat, I gobble that also.
That is parent taxes. I
Yeah,
know
so
that very well.
right, and so everything is like, all Indian. Let's say between me and my son, I
Hmm.
can finish large pizza.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it is, I mean, it's like, why somebody want to eat that much? Because
Right.
you like it, you love it, you please your palate, and
Right.
because you just want to eat, you eat. That is what, I was not obese. I didn't
Hmm.
have diabetes. I didn't have blood pressure. I didn't have anything at age 50. Thank God.
Amen.
But I wanted to see that. I at that time I was seeing lot of old age people, 60, 70. They are like living like their life like nothing. They
Hmm.
cannot walk, they cannot do the work, they cannot enjoy their life. They are
Right.
now dependent on somebody. They have
Right.
somebody have to do certain things with their kids or their spouse or whatever.
Yeah.
I
It's
I I see that I don't want to be like that.
amen.
My life, I want to see that as much as possible independent, as much as possible productive, as
Hmm.
much as possible, on the healthy life. Then even if you have $1 million in the bank, but if you don't have good health, is useless.
It's
Then
so
you
true. It's so true. It's so true. Literally, without your health, you have nothing. You cannot enjoy any of the money you make if you have no health. Like, and everything that you are, I know from experience, everything that, like, I wouldn't do before when I was laying in that hospital bed, I definitely wanted to do it. When I was in that wheelchair and I couldn't walk, I was like, I should definitely run. Like, I should. So the first time I ever did a 5K, it was walking, but it was just to prove a doctor wrong. He said I would never walk again, and he said it multiple times. And it was pissing me off. So I walked the 5K with my mother and my friend Claire. Hey, Claire Bear, if you see this. Um, yeah, I out of spite. So then now this 5K, everybody pray for me. That I'm doing. I wasn't even gonna tell anybody, but now I told everybody. Lord help me. Um, so this one is also out of spite. So maybe I need someone to tell me that I can't go raw, and then I'll go raw out of spite.
No, going raw is the one thing. This is not something I created it. This is not
Hmm.
something. This is my ideology or this that. This was long back. If you study human species, it's like evolution.
Mhm.
We used to eat raw food
Mhm.
before we started. I mean, as a human, we discovered fire half a million year back.
Yeah.
Before that, there was no fire for cooking,
Mhm.
and we were eating raw food.
Yeah.
Now, at that point, out for between us and chimpanzee, only 4% DNA difference.
That's
96%
crazy.
we are same.
That's
Now,
nuts.
the cooked food gave us upper age at that time,
Mhm.
because our brain consumes around 20 to 25% of the calorie we take.
Mhm.
So cooked food gave us upper age at that time, because then we had ready calorie to evolve our brain faster and better and bigger.
Mhm.
But that was true at that time,
Right.
not today, because
Mhm.
that time food was in scarcity. You eat your food today, next meal when is going to be, you don't know.
No,
maybe
yeah.
maybe it's 24 hours, maybe 36 hours, maybe 48 hours.
And you had to hunt
So
it.
yeah, and
Yeah, you
and
had to like
hunt and discover, and if you find some food is fine, otherwise you're
it's
starving.
hungry. Yeah.
So that time cooked food was a blessing for human, because now you are conserving the energy, calorie, readily whenever is available.
Right.
That is true then, it was blessing then, but today, in today's life, it is a curse, because
Right.
every house have a refrigerator. There is
Mhm.
no scarcity of food
Right.
in the world. There is
Mhm.
no scarcity of the food, only distribution is the issue.
Right.
But
That's what's terrifying.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, if when you don't have scarcity of food, why you want to eat so much? Because
Mhm.
on demand you can have whatever food you need. So today
Mhm.
you open the refrigerator and you get your food, and that's about it. So I
Right.
used to eat, as I said, I used to eat like a pig before
Mhm. Mhm.
before 2009.
Yeah.
Now my lunch is this much, this ball, small ball in two hand, it comes. That much is my lunch,
Right.
that much is my dinner,
Yeah.
because now I eat less, but with the eating less, I'm creating extraordinary energy.
Yeah.
I'm that's the bottom line. Yeah.
So I'm hearing all you're saying. This is amazing. So two things. The thing that two three things that you said that stood out to me really crazily were there's no scarcity of food, it's just a distribution that stabbed me in the heart because it is so many people that could be eating the amount of food that we feed animals, like all that grain and corn and et cetera, we could be feeding to human beings that are starving somewhere, but because of like capitalism and all of the things, it's like crazy. Second, my when you're talking about like needing a little bit of food and you are with your family who's eating like a regular like standard American or like vegetarian but standard diet,
Mm,
um that's wild to me because in my family I've always grown up that like food is love. My dad used to tell me, or he told me a story when he was a kid, and he was with his dad and they were like climbing fruit trees and he fell out of the tree and he like broke his arm and his dad gave him a sandwich and said he would be okay. And like my dad could eat a Bigfoot pizza. Do you remember? I think it was Little Caesars Bigfoot pizzas. I will never forget. It was like my fourth grade birthday party, and that man ate the entire Bigfoot pizza to himself. So my father,
wow.
but mind you, my dad was a professional athlete, like 6'3" and a half, 200 like 80 pounds, but like muscle, big guy, but muscular. But in my family, love food was love. So like when my parents, if they were mad at each other, daddy would say he was not hungry. And then I knew they were arguing. Because otherwise daddy would eat anything mommy made because food was love. And now, like in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna give myself a little treat. Like a little it's I love myself, when that's not it. Like food is function, food is, by design for necessity for energy. All the brain fog people have and that kind of stuff. what are you eating? What are you eating? Why do you feel like that? So great.
Yeah, yeah, and that is the big culture in Indian, culture also is like,
Hmm.
if you visit somebody any time, first thing they will offer you food,
Hmm.
and maybe tea or something, whatever, but they will offer you out of love.
Right.
If they don't offer, it means they don't love you. But
Right.
that's not, that is the culture. We built it based on and lack of knowledge.
Hmm.
That's love is not real love.
Right.
That love is a curse, because you are feeding somebody don't need that food.
Right.
Now
Oh, so sad.
that is going to backfire. You know what happened in India? When I left India, it was kind of malnutrition, poor kids, and no scarcity of food.
Hmm.
Last 15th of August, Independence Day, Prime Minister announced from the Red Fort that, hey, citizens, be careful. We are now 40% obese people. Can you
No
believe this?
way.
Yes,
No
yes.
way. Listen, so I have a portion of my family that's Indian, and for the way that I grew up thinking about Indian bodies, according to my aunties, um, is like you're young and you're thin, and then you get married, you have babies, and you get this inevitable. They call it the Indian shape, and my aunties are like, yeah, you get older and you just turn like it's an apple shape, you just get it. And and like but as a young person, you could never be fat. Like that's not okay. That's not proper. Like you should be thin until you have your billions of babies and then you're allowed to be fat. But like it's still not like obese. It's just like
Obese,
round.
this is 40%, not 5-10%. 40% people are obese in India. I
That's
mean, this
crazy.
is yeah, this is what is happening all over the world. So even when where there is a scarcity of the food, it's not that the food is less. It's now because of all this political thing. Food is not going there. Lot of
Hmm.
food get wasted. It is
Yeah.
that, yeah. So it is not distributed properly. But that is another subject. Right now, today,
Yeah.
the problem is people are eating too much. People are eating mindless. People are not aware what they are eating.
Right.
People don't know why they are eating. All those things is building the sickness in the body. it,
Hmm.
it is building diseases. All these diseases because lack of energy, lack of all the nutrients what you need.
Yeah.
So you eat more doesn't mean that you are going to be strong person.
No.
You eat more doesn't mean that you are going to be healthy person. So
Hmm.
it is not, it is what you absorb is more important than what you eat.
Yeah, that is say it again. That's testify. That is exactly what it is. You could be full, rolling around off of nonsense food that didn't give you any nutrients at all. It is not that you are eating food, it's what you are eating. And is it actually food? So I heard that you wrote a little book. I see the book behind you. So tell the audience about your amazing book.
Yeah, that is the book, and yeah, it's coming out maybe in a couple of week or 10 days. Here is the book. It is, yeah. In nature we trust, and anybody can have the information. In nature we trust. .net.
Yes,
In
I'm gonna put
nature
the
we
link
trust
right now.
.net. So right now they can pre-order, I mean, reserve the copy, pre-launch, and it should be out. It is on the final stage of publishing.
Right.
um, Everything is done, a little bit work on the legal side and other side. So it will be out in a 10 days or 2 week. By end of the March, definitely. Today is the 9th. So by 22nd, 25th is the goal right now to publish it.
Okay. I'm trying to put the correct uh link up. It keeps having a spelling issue.
So
Okay.
in nature we trust.net.
Yeah, spell it correctly. I spelled it incorrectly twice. So I'm not gonna do it again. Actually, I am gonna do it again because you deserve that.
So like
Um
that, here
yeah.
is in nature, nature, nature we trust. In nature we trust dot
Third time's the
net.
charm. Somebody check that link. Tell me that it worked. Please. Third link I put. It's on definitely let me delete the other one. I don't know why. Okay, I'm deleting these. Um, but the last one should be correct. Please go check out his book. Um, I won't promote anybody else's book in this podcast, but I used a book also to go raw for that 6 weeks. And it documented it is safe. Like, don't do it willy-nilly. What was your first
Oh yeah.
fully raw meal that you did, like when you first went raw? What was your first raw meal?
It was I it's last cook meal I remember very much. That was my mother's birthday, and my sister-in-law cooked food for us. And then next day I went on raw food. It is fruits generally is like a simple food is like apple or banana and persimmon. So just
I
simple.
love persimmon.
Yeah, and thank God I have 30 trees in my backyard, fruit trees. So I
Okay,
get
you're
organic.
cheating. You're cheating, sir. That's not fair. I have a little plum tree and a little peach tree, and I'm waiting for them to give me fruit. This the last time we had fruit, the
Oh,
squirrel stole them. That's
I,
no.
I am getting so much fruits I have to give away every time. It's
Oh
so
my god.
much. So yeah, it's a lot of fruits. So fruits, vegetable, and nuts. That's my basic diet.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not against. Again, in this book, I am not telling anybody to go for raw right away,
Hmm.
but I'm teaching them why, first of all, raw food, and secondly, how one can do it.
Right.
So it's like, don't go drastic. If you are whatever your diet situation right now,
Hmm.
go go gradual. don't
Yeah.
don't go drastic. Just do first introduce raw food 20%, 30%, 50%, 70%. Then that is going to be much better. I did it drastically because I had a different mindset and I had different discipline.
You have an
Most of the
ironclad mind. It's crazy. So also, how many marathons have you run so far, including
oh,
yesterday?
yesterday's was my eighth marathon. Yeah, this is my
Yes,
eighth
showed
marathon.
me. He is
Yeah,
66, about to be 67. Hello, eighth marathon. I'm
on raw
struggling,
food.
praying, and crying about my tiny run that I have planned in a couple months. Y'all, like, there's there's no proof if he's not walking, talking proof. And there's so
No,
many other doctors I follow that follow a raw lifestyle. It's calculated. It is well planned. Okay, and also you don't have to do all at once. He just said do it little by little. Wake up in the morning and decide you're gonna have fruits and vegetables for breakfast only, and then build on it. Make it breakfast and lunch. I understand that we're the most fiber deficient country like ever in the world, but we can do it. You need to get some X-Lax and some I don't know, drink some mint tea and you'll be all right. Because I understand that, yeah, putting extra
yeah,
fiber in your
yeah.
diet is gonna be a little scary.
And in this book, I gave my blood report, my health report, 21 years. So to
Mm,
to to give proof what I'm saying, it
mhm.
means, when you see my skin is so nice and
It's
clean, and
glowing.
not
So good.
40, 50-year old.
Yeah.
But the reason is the liver enzyme ALT, which was 40 at the age of at 2009.
Mhm.
Now it's supposed to go 50 and then go 60. As you age,
Yeah.
it goes more and more.
Mhm.
Now 2025, my ALT from 40, it went back to 21. I
Woo!
reverse I reverse my aging.
I'm
So
stirring.
it is not. And people, as per the medical thing, they says if you have 30 is extremely good at
Right.
my age. If
Yeah.
you have 30, so I'm not 30, I'm 21.
That's
So
amazing.
52% improvement in 16 years in my liver is the uh, l- your skin reflects whatever the health of your liver. Because if you're wrinkled and everything, it means your
Mhm.
liver is screwed up.
Yeah.
Because it's absorbing so much toxicity.
Yep.
And that is the reason why not to eat cooked food, because cooked food gives you a lot of toxicity,
Hmm.
and it is giving you calorie. But if you eliminate the toxicity, and then all those toxins is collected in your liver. Now it's not only one organ, your liver, then your lung, then your heart, and everything, kidney,
Right.
has to be function very well
Hmm.
without any issue. And
Hmm.
I saw that only the raw food can give you.
Ugh, I might have to do another 6 weeks at least. Like I believe it because my last 6 weeks I came out looking crazy younger, and people were like, girl, what's going on?" Like what? Like I don't know, drinking water and eating my fruit and veg. That's it. But yes, tell the people if they didn't see anything else, okay, in this whole podcast, what is one nugget you would leave them with to end the show?
If you really want to have a good health, listen to your body.
Mm.
First, you have to be aware what your body is telling you. And
Hmm.
telling you means you have to really go in deep. If you have just a headache, it's not a headache. You have some digestive problem. You have some stress. You have something, which is giving you headache.
Hmm.
Now, just taking a pill to kill headache is not the right way to go for.
Right.
Go to the root cause of the problem and try to solve it. And once you start doing this, your body is going to be so happy.
Yes.
Your body it's like, uh, giving the right thing to your kids. When you give the right thing to your kids, they are happy.
Hmm.
But it's not the pampering. That is not what it is going to be. So
Right.
your body is telling you something. Listen to your body, and once you start listening, all the answer will come automatically.
Amen. Yep, I totally believe that. My chronically ill friends and family here. Um, we're already sick enough. Like incorporate more raw food. It's not that difficult. It's not that like overwhelming. Don't make it a big deal. Just add some more and then add some more and then add some more. And before I leave you today, I want to say thank you so much, Axay, for being here. Thank you for coming here to talk to us straight like you talk to us. I appreciate it. And furthermore, guys, I want to make sure that anybody who is in the Atlanta area knows that on the 28th of what's this month? March? Yes. Oh, yeah. March 2026, year of our Lord. I will be uh, the keynote speaker at the Purple Rain, what was it? Show, picture show. The Purple Rain Gala. It is a Wonderland themed event this year. I'm gonna put the link everywhere. It's all over my socials, so you should be able to see it. But pretty please come and watch me speak and cheer really loud in the back of the room for me because I don't know that many people in Atlanta, so help me feel special. And also, it's an amazing event. The people who host it are fantastic. It's for Loopies, the ones that are here with us, and the ones who have passed, and women just doing amazing things, men too, doing amazing things in the chronic illness space, in the lupus space. So please come support. Tickets are on sale. I have a discount code. I'm not exactly sure how much they are normally, but I have a I think 10 or 15% discount code. So please hit me up and I will get you that code so you can come. So thank you, Axay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, thank you. And one more thing, just
Yes.
anybody want more information on the raw food, they can go on this website rawfoodist.com, RAWFOODIEST. E
Mm-hmm.
extra there for education. So rawfoodist.com. That
Yeah.
will give you lots and lots of video, podcast, blogs, everything is there. So then person can have a lot of information.
Yes. I didn't even read comments. You guys, the comments were amazing. I'm so sorry. I put the link for the event that I was just talking about in the comments on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook also and everywhere. Y'all invest in your health and in your life. Let me see about Instagram because Instagram comments will go away. We can go back and read. Well, dang, grateful I could get on for this. The addictions in the non-organic whole food. Hi, Arizona tuning in for high value. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's Instagram because those comments will be gone. But y'all can go back and read the Facebook comments. They will stay. The YouTube comments, I think, stay. But I love y'all. Thank you so much. Stay happily healed and have a great day. Thanks, Axay.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.